He's the kind of martyr that you have to put on the same level as a Martin Luther King, a Malcolm X, a Homer G. He's the #1 most prominent unsolved murder in the history of the city of St. Louis. He paid a price for this facility, paid with his life. He's the kind of martyr that you have to put on the same level as a Martin Luther King, a Malcolm X, a Homer G. Phillips. Even though we don't speak that much enough about him, you will not find any monument anywhere outside of this facility to the memory or to the incredible contribution of Attorney Homer G. Phillips.
Calls were immediately made to name the hospital after Homer G. So right after his death, right? And it seemed relevant to put his name on this hospital. But you do have individuals like David Grant who would later say, naming Homer G. Phillips Hospital is actually sort of a double-edged sword, right? On the one end, it is certainly an institution of pride. It's a vision of progress, particularly in this neighborhood. On the other hand, it still is a segregated institution, right? So even though the history of segregation has produced this sort of jewel in history, as it were, it's still a segregated institution. And Homer G. fought every type of segregation tooth and nail, right? And I wonder, were Homer G. alive today, what would he really think about his name being on this institution? It is important that we sort of remember this Black lawyer at this Black institution, but at the same time, the circumstances that produce this institution themselves are, deplorable.